Hi. God, it's been forever. Um, God, has it been over a month? It's probably been over a month again since I last said anything. See, my problem is ooh, yeah, it's been like 6 weeks. It's been like 6 weeks since I gave an update of any kind. I'm so sorry. I did put a post talking about rocketing towards 40,000 words written. I'm at 35k right now. So I didn't lie. I'm getting close. Um my goal, I don't think I haven't even talked about my plans. I'm going to backpedal here for a second. Hi, I'm still alive. It's so nice to see all of you again. If any of you are still out there. Um I definitely look different. I feel a lot different. I definitely feel bigger. Like the gains have been good for me the past few weeks. I've trimmed down a lot. It's not gonna translate very well because this camera is dog shit. Uh, but that's just webcams in general. Webcams in general are just fucking dog shit. Um, but yeah, I've had a busy month. It's been a crazy month, actually. Uh, like number one, my hair is back. I'm tying my hair up again. Uh, long hair Matt is making a slow, steady return. I don't know if that's gonna stick around forever, but it's definitely happening. Um, um, I'm definitely in a much better headspace, I would say, now compared to where I was a month ago, and that's the goal. The goal is to be every month it's to be better than you were in the previous month. And I would say I'm generally in a better headspace. Not completely because I have other stuff, personal family stuff going on in the background that I can't talk about. I'm not going to talk about it. Um, but I will say it has led to some injury on my part, and that's all I'll talk about. My ribs fucking hurt. Um, how have I managed to stay exercising through all of this? Lots and lots and lots of ibuprofen and lots of lidocaine patches. I have lidocaine patches right over there. I need to put a new one on at some point today. Uh, I don't know. It's just been really, 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 really weird. I've simultaneously taken a step forward in my mental health and backwards in my social life due to family stuff. But at the same time, I've also taken a massive step forward in my social life because I'm talking to more people again. Um, like I talked to Michael a couple days ago. He's got a girlfriend. He's doing good at his job. It was great to see him. Love talking to Michael. He's a great guy. I want to get into contact with Quentin. I want to go out to lunch with Quentin sometime and just catch up and hang out like we used to. Um, next weekend, I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna be up north. No, I'm not gonna die, but I'm going up north. North is that way. Um, I gotta remember what my directions are because north is that way. Uh, I'm going up north, so with Nick, possibly it's a possibility that I'm going up north with Nick for a couple of days because I need to get out of this house for three reasons. And I'm not going to talk about those reasons because it goes back into the stuff that I'm not talking about. And when I come back, uh it'll be June at that point. Like let's it'll be June at that point. I'm hoping to have more book stuff fleshed out. So like this week I'm really going to get on the grind for at least another 5,000 words and then I'm going to take a break. And then I'm going to come back and really hammer out more of Act 1, because Act 1, I want to have Act 1. I've probably said this before, but I want to make it very clear. I want to have Act 1 done by April. By next April, in, what is it, 11 months? In 10 to 11 months, I want to have my first book finished and ready to publish. The whole publishing thing is going to be a whole different, like, debacle. I need to talk to a lot more people. I need to make more connections with people in that space. I have people who have connections in that space, but we'll see. That's definitely something that I'm gonna talk with Nick about more. I'm also gonna be meeting his girlfriend for the first time. So that's exciting. There's so much more that I want to get done. But I've missed this. I missed, especially these past couple of days, I've really missed making videos. And I'm really starting to think about coming back and making long form videos again. Because I really love making those videos. The last few videos that I did, specifically like the Convergence update, the Bearer of the Curse edition playthrough, the Amnesia the Dark Descent playthrough, I looked back at the fuck is it called? A Machine for Pigs playthrough. Where the fuck is that? No, there it is. Machine for Pigs Revisit. It was the full game, though. Didn't I play the full game? Why didn't I call it that? That was a year ago. That was last year. It was over a year ago. And the Dark Descent video was also over a year ago. That was the last video I made before I took an extended hiatus. And then I made the Bear of the Curse edition video, and then I've been keeping up with Convergence stuff, and then I did Elden Ring Randomizer last month. I'm going to try to start making a new, like, long game playthrough semi-frequently, because there's a lot of games that I want to replay. I want to play Darksiders 1, 2, and 3. I'm not replaying Genesis, I'm sorry. I want to do Amnesia the Bunker at one point. That one actually might not be a full game playthrough. I'm really considering doing it a full game playthrough, because it'll be a full playthrough of my first reaction to ever playing the game. The game's been out for over a year, and I still haven't played it. I own it, I have it, I still haven't played it. And that's because I don't want to play it in my off time. I want to play it for videos. And the problem with that is that I actually have to sit down and record said videos. And I've been too busy playing Elden Ring and shit and focusing on my books or anything else. YouTube has definitely taken a massive backseat ever since I started really hammering home the fact that I'm writing these books. Like, I've been taking this seriously. It's something you have to understand. I've been working on Mystic Hills as a concept for, what, 8 years? Since 2017. For 8 years. All the way back from the original to Origins, and now to the 3 different versions of this Mystic Hills that I've been working on. I've been working on Mystic Hills as a concept for 8 years. And this version of Mystic Hills has only existed for the past 3 years. Which is crazy to think about. Because I thought about doing a full rewrite of the original way back when. But I wanted to follow through with Origins, but I never finished Origins. I scrapped Origins. There's only one version of it that exists. And it's in such a weird spot, you would Never look for it. You'll never find it. I guarantee it. You'll never find it. If you do, you'll understand that my writing has come much further. If you have Act 1 as a reference to Origins, you see how much further I've gotten as a writer now than I was back then. But you also see the literal origins of my writing style as it's evolved. And writing this version of Mystic Hills has been far, far, far more successful and much more fun than any of the other versions that I've ever written. I've had way much more fun writing these 5 books, which it didn't even start as 5. It started as 3. It originally started as a trilogy, and it's expanded into 5 fucking books. I'm gonna be at this for another 5 years. Which I'm okay with. I'm okay with, by the way. I'm not saying that as like, ugh, I'm gonna be doing this for 5 more years. No, I'm extremely passionate and excited to get back into this because of all of the cool shit that I have in mind. I literally was talking to Nick about this the other day, like 2 days ago, when I saw him Friday. Today's Sunday. I fucking love this shit. All of the crazy cool shit that I've expanded into this story into. I don't want to say it's wholly original. Nothing is wholly original. Everything is a derivative of something else. Other art inspires other art. So there's no point in shooting for true originality anymore because there's pretty much no such thing. That's a misconception people have about art all the time, is that art inspires art. You are always taking inspiration from something else somewhere. So your ideas are not wholly original in almost any other way. And I know there's a lot of people that would like to fight me on that. You're wrong. But that's fine. Have your own opinion. In my opinion, you're wrong. And we'll leave it at that. But I have so much more that I want to do. Light isn't all the way on. No wonder I looked weird. I wondered what was going on with my camera. I was looking at the capture, which I do because my ADHD brain. You see me flit back and forth between my monitors because that's how my ADHD brain works. But like, I don't know. I also need to get back into the practice of recording my webcam footage separately because it looks like ass in OBS. It looks like dog shit in OBS, and you can really tell. It looks so much better when it is a separate recording. To be fair, I don't record my games in 1080p anymore. I do it in 720p, which saves me upload time and it saves you bandwidth. So you're welcome. I could record in 1080p, but I don't trust my computer to keep up. Okay, like my encoding is not the greatest. I need to upgrade eventually. My computer is still a beast. Like dual 2080 Supers, I'm still coasting just fine. But eventually, in like the next couple years or so, I'm gonna have to upgrade. So I'll be spending another $5,000 on another PC that's gonna be twice as good as this PC. Because it'll probably end up being super crazy stupid. Like dual 5090s or something. I don't know. Is that even a thing? I don't keep up with the 50 series. I read stuff on the 50 series, and it seemed like it was underperforming, but it was not as bad as the 40 series. I heard a lot of bad things about the 40 series. All right, we're not even gonna go there. I feel like they release this stuff way too often without any real significant improvement words. I can't words right now. Without any significant improvement that's noticeable, but the 50 series, from what I've seen, is a noticeable improvement. So, well, I'll have to think about it. The 50 series is much bigger than my 2080 Supers. It's like 30% bigger. So, I don't have the tower space to house two of them, even if I could. And even if I could, I would not trust myself to mount them myself. And my motherboard is probably not suitable for 50s right now. I would probably have to get a whole new motherboard, whole new set of memory cards. I definitely need to upgrade my memory. I went off on this huge tangent about computers. Why am I like this? God, my first vlog back, and I'm already diving off into 15 million different tangents. But yeah, Mystic Hills. There's so much stuff that I want to put into these books. There's so much cool shit that I want to get to. Because the thing... Because there are realistic aspects in my books, but realism is not the goal. Because it's fiction, it's fantasy. In fantasy, realism should never be your goal in fantasy. It's what almost every fantasy story or show or movie gets wrong. There are certain things that need to be grounded in a realistic aspect, like combat, for example. There are certain aspects of combat that have to be grounded in reality. But other than that, go fucking nuts, okay? That's what people want. People want the cool shit. It's why fantasy is the best genre. Because people want the cool shit to happen. They don't want to worry about the nitty-gritty of everything. They want to see the cool shit happen. The bigger battles, the logistics of different creatures, the massive scale of certain creatures, the massive scale of certain powers and abilities and stuff like that. It's why D&D is such a massive thing. It's why people love D&D. It's which I want to get into as well. Like, there's a whole lot of shit in D&D that I would absolutely vibe with and I would absolutely love to do. But that's a lot of work. I have a friend. It's so weird to say that now. I have a friend who also likes D&D. I've talked to her about getting into D&D more. And I would love to get into D&D more. I would probably be good at it. I'd probably be a good D&D player, and I just don't know it yet. I have my own set of D&D dice. I have my own set of dice and everything, and I would love to do stuff like that. But that is for, the future. I also have Warhammer dice in here too. Like, this pouch just has stuff in it. It has my Warhammer dice and my D&D dice set, and it has some fake coins in it, some fake fantasy coins in it. And I think that's it. I also have this thing. I bought this thing ages ago. It has calligraphy paper in it. God. I need to tear this page out. Can I do this without fucking everything up? Yes, I can. But calligraphy paper is this really thick paper that's for ink. It's for calligraphy ink. Like, real ink stuff. And I wanted to practice calligraphy in it. And I just have a whole journal of calligraphy paper that I haven't done anything with yet. I want to do stuff with it. I want to put some stuff in it, and I want to practice calligraphy at one point. That was something that I wanted to do ages and ages ago, and I meant to get, like, calligraphy ink bottles I was gonna order special ink, because I have a quill up there for it and everything. I was thinking about buying some fountain pens as well. I have a fountain pen actually. I have this one. I have this fountain pen. It has a bunch of Chinese dragons on it. I love this thing. And that was something that I really wanted to get into. And then a whole bunch of other crap happened. This was like 3 years ago, okay? Like, some of this stuff has been on the back burner for like 3-4 years. Because other stuff has happened, other stuff has gone on. And stuff. Like, stuff. I also, thinking about games again, I really want to play more Amnesia. And one particular Amnesia thing. I need to go to ModDB. There's 2 things specifically that I want to revisit. Number 1, I want to revisit Matt's old Nails demo. I want to revisit it because I miss the dude. I really do. I miss the guy. He was really fun. He had a lot of cool ideas for that custom story. As far as I know, like, I went looking for it the other day. It's been removed from ModDB, so I'm assuming he's abandoned it, which is unfortunate because it was really cool. There was a lot of cool stuff in it. He had a really high ambitions for it. I miss the guy. But also Amadeus. There was the one called Amadeus that I was supposed to play. I did play. I have videos of it on the channel, and I never finished it. I'm trying to remember why I never finished it. I don't remember. I don't remember why. I couldn't finish the Great Work. My Great Work revisit, I'm really upset about that still, by the way. I replayed almost the entirety of the Great Work and then got stuck in the mansion because the fucking suit of armor was moved into the wrong spot in front of the little space where you get the other key. And it was the one key that I needed to make any progress in the mod, and you can't make progress without that key. And it completely soft locked me. It completely locked me out. And I could not play it again. It was so sad. I was so sad when that happened. I'm looking through here. I'm trying to see if I can find it. There it is, Amadeus. It's a full conversion mod, if I remember correctly. Files. Amadeus 1.3. Yeah, download that shit. I don't remember. It didn't start my download. Why? Oh, it did. Stupid. My brain totally just blanked out. I'm so sorry. This happens every time. This happens every time. But I'm really excited to get back into some video stuff because I want to do it in my off time when I'm not totally focused on my books. I have it open on my other monitor right now. I'm super excited to keep working on shit because I have so much I want to do. I have so much that I want to get to. Um, in terms of ambitions, my ambitions are still really high. I don't know if I'll ever be able to meet those ambitions someday, but I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna bust my ass to see what I can do, and one day we'll see. We'll see if I'm as maniacally insane as everybody thinks I am. Fuck off, Audacity. Oh yeah, that's another thing that I wanted to get back into. I wanted to get back into some more audio stuff. I wanted to I wanted to get back into more audio stuff because I wanted to try and work on my voice again because my voice is different. My voice is a lot different than it was a few years ago. So I want to see if I can uh, get into more voice projects again because that would be really cool to try and do again. I pretty much abandoned a lot of that stuff, and it has nothing to do with the projects that I was part of. Hypno, if you ever watch this, I am so sorry that I ghosted you. Um, but I pretty much dropped out of everything at that point, at that time. I really hope Hypno is doing fine. I hope he's doing good. He had a really ambitious series that he was going to do, but was pretty much done with that side of things because that was still back when I was part of the Minecraft roleplay community that I've been blacklisted from, by the way. Uh, I don't know if people remember why I'm blacklisted, but they know I'm still blacklisted from the community, and that we all know who did that. Oh, yeah, get a lidocaine patch soon. Ugh. Weird, feels weird. No, I don't have broken ribs. I don't think it's broken. It shouldn't be broken. Like, if it was broken, I would have been in a lot more pain. Like, I would still be in an excruciating amount of pain. Like, let's be real. It's probably not broken. Maybe fractured? I don't think so. I haven't been to I haven't been to the hospital, so I haven't felt the need to go to the hospital for it. Is kind of the main reason. Like, it was never severe enough. There were only 2 days where I was stuck in bed that I couldn't move because it was so bad. I haven't had those days ever since. Especially ever since I got those lidocaine patches. Like, those lidocaine patches are fucking good. Um, what else is I gonna talk about? Fuck. But yeah, that's pretty much the long and short of what I want to try and get to. Because there's something in my eye. Anyway, um, I want to make a return and start making semi-regular content again. It's not going to be super regular again. I'm never going to go back to daily uploads. That's never going to happen. I'm sorry. It'll never happen. I don't have that energy in me to do anymore. I haven't had that energy to do. I haven't had that energy in me for like 5 years. I've tried. I can't do it anymore. It's just not something that I have the passion for anymore to do daily uploads and stuff anymore. I used to be able to do it all the time, but those were also different days. Like those that was in the way long past ago. Uh in the way yonder long times past ago. Uh I used to be able to have that energy to be able to do that. But we're talking 2016, 2017, and 2018, Matt. When I was number one, I was younger. God, I've been doing this for almost 10 years. Um, I'm on year 9. Like, this is year 9. Uh, this is year 9. I'm only a few more months away from my 9-year anniversary, and I'm probably not going to do anything for that either. It's like 4 months away. July, August, September. So yeah, 4 months. 4 months from today. Fuck. It's the 25th today. And 4 months from now, it'll be September 25th, which is the anniversary of my channel. So 4 months from today, my channel will be 9 years old. My cousin will be 9 years old. Holy fucking balls. Oh, I don't know how comfortable I'm going to be. I don't know where I'm going to be in 4 months, actually. Things are going to be drastically different. Because I might not be in this house in 4 months. That's something that was dropped on me this past month, is that Mom wants to sell the house. So I don't know where we're moving to or how we're moving to anywhere. But it's going to happen, and it's happening this year. So that's going to be a big adjustment for everybody in the house. And then there's also the on top of the other thing. So, yes, that made sense. You heard me say that correctly. But you can tell my energy is back. And no, it's not just the caffeine, I promise. My energy is back. Like, my energy, this is my usual Matt energy. This is the me that I miss. This is the me that I've wanted to get back to for so long, where I'm just so full of energy. I'm so passionate about certain things, and I've been really feeling it the last week or so. And I'm excited to carry on that energy from here on, because this is the me that I miss. And I'm hoping summer is going to be good for a lot of things. I don't know. I haven't felt like this since, God, 2019. I haven't been this optimistic, this energized since 2019, and that's crazy to think about. 2019 was 6 years ago, and that was way back, way yonder, when things were different again. But things are different now, and I'm really trying to bring in the new energy from me, because it's not like, oh, it's a new me, I'm completely different. No, I'm still me in here, and I need to embrace that. I need to embrace that I'm still myself at the end of the day. There's not a lot of things that's gonna hold me back anymore, and I'm really excited to stop letting my brain weigh on my shoulders so much. Because the thing about me, I've probably talked about this before, my brain consistently runs 10 miles a minute every minute of every hour of every day. So my brain is constantly in motion. It's never stopping, and it never slows down. As I've gotten older, obviously it has slowed a little bit, but not nearly as much as you would think. And I'm hoping... Oh, God. I'm hoping... I'm gonna sneeze. Ow. Ugh. I'm hoping that it'll bring better change later on. I've never really taken YouTube too seriously. Number one, because, like, I know everybody wants to be a YouTuber. I hate to splash the cold water on this situation. You're never gonna be a big YouTuber. It's never gonna happen. There's a lot of different things that goes into being a big YouTuber, and generally, most of the time, it just isn't fucking worth it. Like, I knew from the get-go when I started doing YouTube stuff I didn't care about getting big on YouTube. I just cared about making stupid content. I cared about making silly shit because that's where like my humor, my energy, and my personality come out best in my stupid game content. Like there's a reason why 2016 to 2019 Matt is peak Matt because that's when my energy was at its highest. It's when it was at its best. And that's where a lot of my funniest shit comes from. Like my best of Act 3 or Act 3, Volume 3. I'm thinking of Mystic Hills too at the same time. So I'm thinking of Act 3. I have stuff in Act 3 that I want to work on a little bit before I jump back into Act 1. Gotcha, you bitch. Ugh. There was an eyelash in my eye. I could feel it. I still feel it. Why do I still feel it? I literally pulled it out of my eye. Um, but my best of Volume 3, that's the best video I've ever made. All right, if you want to see the peak of the peak content that I've made, it's best of Volume 3. Best of Volume 4 comes second place because I mostly because of my attitude at the time because this was that was my fourth year on YouTube. That was 2020, worst year of my life. I didn't make best of Volume 4 until a year after 2020. So it was made in 2021. I waited so long to make best of Volume 4, and I never made Volume 5. I meant to make Volume 5, and I made a different video instead. And it was meant to close the book on a lot of stuff. What if I were to let you in on a little secret and say that that video that I made instead of Volume 5 was supposed to be the last video I was ever going to make? I bet you didn't know that. I bet you also don't care. No one cares. It's fine. Yeah, that was supposed to be the last video I ever made. I edited it together, and it was kind of a run through of those 5 years because it was a 5 year video. It was celebrating 5 years on my channel, which was originally supposed to be best of Volume 5, and instead I made something completely different. And it was supposed to close the book on my channel. It was supposed to be the end of my channel. Straight up, I was supposed to be done. 2022 was supposed to be the last year of my YouTube channel. I was gonna post the video, and that was it. My channel would then become archived. I would archive my whole channel. I'd log out of this YouTube account and never come back to it again. And that was supposed to be the end of Matty Icedq. But it wasn't. It wasn't because other stuff happened, and I kept going purely out of spite, anger, and resentment. And now here I am, still being better, a better version of me. I'm getting better. A few like 3 years later, I'm getting better. I'm still trying to be better. And I have books that I'm working on. I have other stuff that I want to work on. I'm pretty excited for the stuff that I'm gonna get into. Uh, there's other stuff in the behind the scenes that I'm not talking about that you won't know about until they start happening. Is kind of the mentality that I've had about other stuff. Um, I don't know how much about that stuff I want to talk. Because most of it's just IRL stuff. Most of it's IRL stuff that you don't care about. Um, and oh god, my internet's gonna be a fucking bitch right here at 70%. I'm watching 70 kilobytes of the hundreds of times better that my internet can be at. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Like there's so much more stuff that I want to do, that I want to get to. There's so much more stuff that I want to try to do. Um like this is also the first time in a long time that I've wanted to really try new things. It's because that used to be the way I thought all the time. It was always about trying new things. It was always about trying to break into different uh facets of talent that I could possess. Like maybe I have this talent somewhere in me. I think with a lot, like I talked about this with Nick a little bit too. Like I could definitely have the talent to be a voice actor someday if I actually pursued it. But I haven't actively pursued it in like 3 or 4 years. And my voice is different than it used to be. Um I don't know. There's just so much. But no, this is definitely like this whole 40 minutes I've gone on. This is 100% unashamedly, like shamelessly, this is me as a human being. Like it's been such a long time since I've just been able to just ramble like that and not feel guilty about it. I don't feel guilty about it. Like I don't feel bad about sitting here for 40 minutes just rambling on about different things that I want to do. I feel good about it. I used to sit here and say, God, I can't believe I wasted 40 fucking minutes talking about nothing and everything and just nonsense. But now I'm just like, fuck it. I don't care. It's my YouTube channel. I'll talk about nonsense and nothing and everything as much as I want. And that's just kind of my mentality with it now. It's just like, be you. Stop being afraid of being yourself. And I think a lot of that has uh I think self-image, is that the right word I'm looking for? Self-image has a real impact on that. It's how you see yourself, your own self-worth. You need to stop I needed to stop equating my own self-worth and my own uh value on the content that I put out, or the amount of words that I get written, or the way I present myself. I need to stop caring about that because I never used to care about it before. Why do I care about it now, but I didn't care about it back then? And that was something that I've really grappled with a lot the last month or so. Is like how did I do this? How did I just not care about all this other stuff before? Like I never cared about some of this stuff before. But now it's just like it weighs on me all the time and it shouldn't, because the only person I'd rather be is me. And I need to stop letting other people's views of me influence who I am. I just need to go back to being me. And in some regards I absolutely have. Like I said, this whole video is 100% me. Like I'm just thinking of I'm replaying a lot of stuff that I've said in this video and the way I've conveyed it. Like yeah, that's definitely me. It's really funny to just sit here and be like, yeah, yeah, that's me. I'm a nutball. I'm weird. And that's okay. It's okay to be weird. Being weird is better than being normal, because at least being weird means you're not boring. I don't know. My main goal has always been to put positive things out into the world. And if that means entertainment, like entertainment is a positive thing to put out in the world. If you can distract people from the things that are bothering them for just a few moments, that's something good. You did something good today. If you can make people laugh, if you can make their burdens feel less heavy for just a few moments, that's a good thing you did today. And those are the things that I'm proud of. Those are the things that I want to get back to doing. I want to go back to being an entertaining guy who doesn't care about how weird he's being, who doesn't care about being a nutball and being a whack job sometimes. I don't really care about being an ADHD freak on the internet because every big YouTuber is an ADHD freak. Like, there's thousands of people like that every day. There are people far more cringe than me on the internet. I've seen a lot of fucking crazy people on the internet over the last couple of years. It's insane. And it makes me feel far better about myself because, God, at least I wasn't that weird or cringe in my old content. I don't understand how some of these people do this. Like, I would never find myself in the position a lot of the people on the internet find themselves in. Never. I would never find myself in their positions. Because it's just, ugh. I've only been in one major, like, beef on my channel, in the history of my channel. One. Just one. And it's lasted for years. It's still ongoing to this day. I don't care who says who doesn't care about it anymore. You care about it. I know you do. It sits there in the back of your brain and pops back up every time I pop up. You still care about it. Just because you sit there and pretend that you don't care about it doesn't mean you don't care about it. Because it definitely still bothers me some days. But it definitely doesn't bother me the way it used to. Mostly because I'm in the better position between the two of us. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna stop myself before I go on for another hour, because I can. Like, don't try me. I will. I literally could ramble for hours upon hours upon hours. When I was meeting all the new people that I met, I'm like, don't get me started. Literally, we had a conversation that started with World of Warcraft. We told World of Warcraft stuff. And then it jumped into Final Fantasy XIV. And we literally sat there talking about it for like 2 hours. And then we spent another hour telling WoW stories. And it was like 5 in the morning by the time we were finished. I haven't had just a whole nerd out session like that in years. And it felt so good to just get it all out. It was one of those moments like, I found my people moments. I don't know. A lot of the people I've met recently are really fucking cool. They're pretty cool people. They do a lot of cool shit. I don't know. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. Click the links in the description below for more videos that I've done, as well as the YouTubers I worked with. And I will see all of you in the next video. Bye! God, my voice went out.